even though Lynas is not in Bukit Timur, but I think it is an issue that I think we are very concerned about, because it is about making sure our society is clean, making sure that it's environmentally friendly, at the same time that it is safe for our children. Now I want to state here that of course Ram has a DAP candidate. The DAP has made a stand that we will not support any rare earth processing plant, nor any nuclear power generating plants. But I think it is only a start. If Lynas rare earth plant can be allowed to be established, then the next step for them is to push for the nuclear energy generating plant. 就是那个什么，那个特别是以前那个
基础
就是那个nuclear energy 是
核电厂啊，核电厂，
那核是是吧？
核电厂
啊，核子发电厂啊，核子发电厂对。Okay, so it's either it's just not only the rare earth plant, but also the nuclear energy plant. So we fully support Wang Tek's effort as part of his continuing fight against Lynas, continuing fight to raise awareness, and we welcome him to Penang.
Thank you.
He says it is himpunan hijau. He comes to Negeri Hijau. That is Pulau Pinang. Okay, right.
Thank you so much, CM. Thank you so much for all the help. We are so honored to get a receipt by CM in Penang. It's a long day. We started early this morning, 7 o'clock, and the non-stop raining, 100 over kilometers. But we are excited to reach Penang. Penang state government, of course, DAP as a whole, have been given us strong support, very strong support on our campaign against Lynas. Of course, Lynas might not have nothing to do with the by-election here, but we fight Lynas with the same principle, and we always embrace late Kaba Singh's spirit, fight to the end. Fight to the end and holding on the principle, and we are so glad to have to be here in conjunction with the coincident with this by-election. We will fight on. So today we are one less day to close our Lynas, and also one less 100 kilometer for our 2,800 journey. We started on the 15th in Tataran Merdeka. After 6 today is the 6th day, and we reached Penang. And tomorrow we continue our journey to Sungai Petani. Then the total journey of 2,800 kilometers, and we will be arriving at Gebeng, Kuantan on the 22nd. So that is the date that we will close our Lynas. On that day, June 22nd, that is the date we set. That is the date that we told Lynas during our trip in Australia, Sydney, right in front of the headquarters, the front gate of the front door of Lynas headquarters. We keep our promise, and we have given them 6 months of notice. And June 22nd is the last day for Lynas to operate on our land. So after 2,800 kilometers, 39 days, we will reach Kuantan, and together with the people, we will close our Lynas. That is a promise, and no two things about it. We will close our Lynas on June 22nd. The people. So we thank a team of green light writer from Penang joining us. Also, our team here been very committed. So far, 6 of them have committed to complete the whole journey. 6 of them will complete the whole journey. Along the way, there's always people joining in to give us support. We don't know how long, actually, how far this 2,800 kilometers, and we don't know what is ahead of us. We don't know how steep is the slope. We don't know what challenges we're facing. But as we said, Himpunan Hijau always uphold that principle, that embrace the same principle of kapasing. We will fight to the end. We will fight to the end. We are so glad to be here. We are fully support your campaign, and wish you definitely you will succeed. But then we want to see a great majority, landslide majority, and we believe you will do so. Thank you.
There are certain types of money you cannot earn. And I think it's just like this rare earth plant because of its harmful health effects. I think this is why we oppose the Lynas rare earth plant. 有一些钱你不能够赚的，这些是冤枉钱，不能够赚的。And I think the fight to close down the Lynas plant is already actually the government can close it down without paying any compensation because they failed to provide a clear explanation of where they are going to dispose the waste. They are not allowed to, under the international convention, they are not allowed to take it out of the country, but yet they give assurance they will take it out of the country. But so far it has not been taken out of the country, it still remains in Malaysia. And that is part of the conditions. So by failing to comply with the conditions, the federal government can revoke the agreement without paying any compensation, by reason of failing to comply with the conditions. Okay? Any questions?
CMEC, we passed through our trip. Our trip passed through 2 days ago, Bukit Merah. 30 years ago, Bukit Merah facing the same challenge. And today, they are still dealing with their waste, and they're not even completed the process yet. And then we were next to the site, large area of the rainforest, forest reserve, have been used for waste development, waste storage, permanent waste storage, and that will last 300 years. But after 300 years, in year 2017, this facility will pass back to the state government of Perak. Then after 3,000 years, then what? 300 years, then what? Because this facility only lasts 300 years. And after that, generation after generation, we have to spend money and look after the waste. A few people have made money and then left our country. Some money have left, make money and left our country. Money have left our country. What the people get? We went to Papan, we went to Bukit Merah, and we look at the villages there. We talk to the people there, and it's still so in a desperate situation in those towns and villages. And they were told before 30 years ago, new technology are brought into the country. They will bring prosperity. They will create jobs. But after 30 years, what they face is health problem for their children. What they face is destruction of the environment. And then now they have to deal with a permanent waste storage area right in the middle of the beautiful forest reserve. Big chunk of area been used and nobody allowed to go in, and that waste will be buried there forever. And we don't know how to maintain it, because after 300 years, this facility will come to a lifetime, the life. So you have to continuously spend money and energy and resources to maintain that facility, and this is very sad, and we don't want to see that happen again. Mistake had been made 30 years ago, and this day we don't want to see one more mistake to make in our country. It might not be here, as CM said, have nothing to do. Penang have nothing to do with Lynas. But let's, as CM said, if we open that floodgate, if we allow Lynas to set foot here and open the floodgate, and then you will see more toxic industry will come in, and as CM said, nuclear plant might be coming in also. So that's why the only way to stop further destruction in this nation, across this nation, is to stop and close and shut down Lynas. And then we determine, all citizens across the nation determined to shut it down on June 22nd. 6 months ago, we were here, met up with CM, and CM have committed in our campaign, signature campaign. We stay, Himpunan Hijau, stayed in Tataran for 36 days, and a total of 1 million signature achieved after 36 days. And to date, we have 1.2 million to date signature are coming in. In any country, in any democratic country, like US or UK, if that number of citizens come forward and said no to certain project, I'm sure even Obama will be shaking his leg. But in Malaysia, our BN government never willing to listen to the voice of the people. That's why, since we cannot depend on this BN government to do anything for the people, and so the people have to come together, and this will be the people's campaign and close out Lynas on June 22nd. And we are looking forward for people of Penang to give us. We are counting on people of Penang give us the support, and let's all come together and do something for our children. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Of course, they have their own. Incidentally, they are here with during the campaign, and they have expressed support for my campaign. So and I am just want to express my thanks that they are supportive of my campaign. Thank you.